As before we get to Wrestling Duntaku, well, I want to talk about the Sengoku Lord in Nagayu show, as it is a 8th match card with a IWGP Intercontinental Championship matchup as the main event. Kota Ibushi taking on Zack Sabre Jr. His first defense of his reign there. As really that match I'm really looking forward to a lot, so that's why I wanted to talk about this show. But there is actually a really good card throughout the entire show, as the opening match, Young Lions tag match, Ren Narita and Shota Umino taking on Yuya Uemura and Yota Tsuji. As, Young Lions matches usually go about 10 minutes, but this one's got a 20-minute time limit. Hopefully they go into the 10, 12, maybe even 15 match range there for these guys, because, these kids, they've been killing it pretty much the past 9, 10 months or so, especially these 4 guys. Obviously, Narita, but, Shota Umino's top of that list, but, Narita's right behind him. Yota Tsuji's done really well. Uemura's done well. Yoto Yoshida, who's not on this card, but, he's been doing really well coming from the Kaientai Dojo. As, as far as who's going to win, I could really see either a draw or maybe a count out. But if I had to pick a team, Ren Narita and Shota Umino getting the win, as they're the more established team over Uemura and Yota Tsuji. As the next match, 10-man tag, little line mark, Suzuki Gun 10-man tag, as Jushin Liger, Toa Henare, Tomoaki Yama, Yuji Nagata, and Satoshi Kojima taking on Taka Michinoku, El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Taichi, and Minoru Suzuki. As obviously the old guard plus Toa Henare taking on Suzuki Gun pretty much sums this up. I think Toa Henare, really, he needs something. He needs something desperately bad. It's coming along very, very slowly for him. I still don't think he's going to even get a win in this 10-man tag. I think he's going to be the guy who's going to take the fall in this 10-man tag and have either a Taichi win, a Suzuki win, even they'll probably either Taichi or Minoru Suzuki. I don't think Taka Michinoku will get a win, but it really, Yuji Nagata, Minoru Suzuki, if they have an interaction, that'd be pretty awesome to see. Even Nagata Taichi would be awesome to see. Just anything with Nagata, obviously. Nagata's the fucking man. Be awesome to see. But there is some interesting pieces. Obviously, Minoru Suzuki, a man that kind of has really nothing going on for him right now, between now and the G1, obviously. Could see something for him to do between that time and here. Maybe set up a Wrestling Duntaku match with either Kojima or Nagata, or even Hanma, even. Taichi, was a part of the, maybe he could have been never openweight contendership, and whereas, Will Ospreay wanted Jeff Cobb instead of Taichi, so there's that. He could bounce back into that, or he could even move a little bit higher up the card. I doubt it, though. I don't think he'll be back into the Intercontinental Championship regime, but even though there's a new champion, Kota Ibushi, that could be a very entertaining match. It's just kind of where it falls for them. Obviously, Kanemaru and Desperado, they're just going to be young lion. They're going to almost said young lion. They're going to be a junior tag team for the rest of their tenure here in New Japan. So really, there's no moving up. And Taka Michinoku, same thing, junior guy, but mainly more as the manager for Zack Sabre Jr. So there's really not a whole lot that could be done moving forward out of this 10-man tag, besides either Nagata Suzuki at a Wrestling Duntaku or Kojima Suzuki, basically between that tangent there. But Suzuki Gun, I think they're gonna get the win there. As third match, 6-man tag, as Dragon Lee, Toru Yano, and Togi Makabe taking on Taiji Shimori, Tagaloa, and Tama Tonga. Little, thrown together 6-man team of the Dragon Lee and the Most Violent Players. As Ishimori being the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and Tongalo and Tama Tonga getting, another reign as the tag team champions. Could see Most Violent Players GOD tag match at Wrestling Duntaku. Could see that. Or they could be thrown together in like a 10-man tag for the, because, can very well see that. And, Dragon Lee, Taiji Shimori, they still could have a singles match at either Wrestling Duntaku, or they could save it for Dominion. Well, actually, it would have to be Wrestling Duntaku, obviously, because whoever wins the Best Super Juniors is definitely going to be in the is going to be in a junior heavyweight title match at Dominion. So they're there's that. It's kind of either going to be now or never before Dragon Lee Taiji Shimura as far as a title reign for them, for a title match in the future for them. So, we could very well say that, which I'm very looking forward to if those two do have that singles match at Wrestling Dutaku. So, I think Yano's going to pull a fast one over GOD, get a low blow roll-up win for them, getting that team the win. Next match, singles match, Mikey Nicholls, Chase Owens. As Mikey Nicholls kind of ran in for the save from the Chase Owens, Juice Robinson, United States Championship match. Up here, we could see a Mikey Nicholls win to give him a little something to do for New Japan, give him a nice little singles win for him, freshly, and getting his feet wet in New Japan still. Could definitely, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Chase Owens has really done well, tremendously, as far as improvement over the years. I think now he's in that regard as, this guy could have a good match out of someone type of thing. So that's interesting to see how that plays out. But Mikey Nicholls is going to get the win there, in my opinion, prediction-wise. As the next match, tag team match, Ryusuke Taguchi and Hiroki Goto taking on Hikuleo and Jay White. Man, looks like, obviously Jay White has fallen on hard times as teaming with Hikuleo here. As Jay White and Goto, they could have some fun interactions, could have a fun match down the line. Maybe lead into a Wrestling Dutaku singles match between those two, but probably not. I'm assuming a 6-man with a Bullet Club team and a Chaos team, building more and more towards Goto, Jay White, maybe in the G1 block, and have maybe Goto win type of thing. As that's planting seeds here, this tag match with Goto and Jay White. Obviously Taguchi and Hikuleo, will probably never touch again in a singles capacity. So rather more multi-man matches between those two. So really, it's just the focus is going to be on Hiroki Goto and Jay White. Jay White could definitely get a win, bouncing back after losing to Okada at the G1 Supercard show. But Goto could also use a win here. He was in the fucking Rumble of the pre-show, so that'd be nice to see him get a win there. As the next match, another 10-man tag, this time a Chaos LIJ 10-man tag, as Sho and Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, and Kazuchika Okada take on Shingo, Bushi, Tetsuya Naito, Evil, and Sanada. Obviously, building towards Okada, Naito, Dominion would be huge for this. As far as that goes, we could see an Ishii, Yoshihashi, Evil, Sanada tag match in the future. Could very well say that. And of course, Shingo, Takagi, and Bushi. That's definitely been in the cards for a while now. So we could definitely see that on a Wrestling Dutaku, or they save it for Dominion type of thing. So a lot of different pieces going along here. As far as who's going to win, I'd love to see Ishii get a win over Evil or Sanada, or vice versa, Evil, Sanada getting a win over Yoshihashi, or even, sadly, Tomohiro Ishii there. Kind of as, you want to keep Okada strong, obviously, you want to keep Naito strong, obviously. I think the junior tag guys, we could save them from not losing on this show. Save us for another day. There, as the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship matchup, the co-main event, Juice Robinson, the champion, defending against Bad Luck Fale. As, obviously, Bad Luck Fale coming in during the interference for the Chase Owens United States title match. So here, gets his title match here. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this plays out. I think if there's a guy to get a good title match out of someone, it'd probably be, Juice Robinson's on that list. Obviously, Okada's on top of the list. He's fucking done it. He's gotten about as good as a match as you're ever going to get for Bad Luck Fale. So, I'm not going to think that for Juice Robinson. Maybe a step below that, where it's not going to be maybe a decent match or an average match, but I don't think it's going to be poor or shitty or anything like that. I think it's going to be a decent little United States title match, interferences throughout the match, maybe even some weapons, maybe a ref bump. They could do a lot of gimmicks with it, but the thing with it kind of scares me a little bit. That's only 30-minute time limit. They didn't even throw the 60 on there. It's like, this is going 30, brother. So maybe, 15 minutes, if that, maybe even 20 for fucking really pushing it with ref bumps and a lot of overbooked scenarios or just interference with weapons and ref bumps and all that. But, it's probably 10, 12, 15, along those lines. Really just to kind of be polar opposite of what the main event's going to be. But Juice Robinson's going to get the win. I don't think Bad Luck Fale is going to get the win there. As the main event, talked about it in the opener there at the beginning of the video, as Kota Ibushi taking on Zack Sabre Jr. First defense for Kota Ibushi. Obviously, these two will always be forever linked, and they've had matches in the past. Really, Zack Sabre Jr. has always had the best of them here in New Japan. I think that changes here. Don't think Kota Ibushi is going to drop the belt at this event, especially after, be a turnaround champion. Kota Ibushi, I've waited so long for him to have this belt. Wrestle Kingdom 9, we've waited for then, and I think he's going to have an incredible reign. I don't think he's even going to drop it at like a Dominion or something. I think he's going to keep this belt for a long time, even towards maybe even post Wrestle Kingdom type of run here for him. Obviously, I think he's going to keep this belt. Mainly the focus for him will be his G1 block run. Whoever he's going up against, obviously the intention of if they beat Kota Ibushi, obviously they're going to have a future Intercontinental title shot at the show's post G1 climax. So there's that to kind of even, because Kota Ibushi is obviously tremendous in the G1 because you have a different match with everybody. You could have a Toru Yano comedy match with someone. He could have a physical beat the shit out of you type of strong style match. He could have an aerial showcasing match. He could do everything. He's tremendous. And now here with that Intercontinental Championship hanging over whoever beats him, even adds to the fire even more. So that could really add to an even better run as a G1 run for him. But I think a lot of people, what you're going to get out of a Zack Sabre Jr. match. I'm hoping maybe they go a little bit different to that kind of path. But that's more of Zack Sabre Jr.'s style, and he's really pummeled that style into what he is in New Japan. I think that's great for him. But a little variety never hurt anybody. And I think especially on this show, it's not really a huge show, Sengoku Lord. Here, it's kind of more of a, it's a bigger show than like a Road 2 show, a Road 2 Wrestling Dutaka, but it's still small enough to be like, hey, maybe we can do a little something crazy with Zack Sabre Jr. here and kind of change it up a little bit. But, either way, Zack, he does what he does, and he does it very well. So there's that if they want to keep that same path. Or Zack kind of pummels him down for the first, 5, maybe even 10 minutes of the match. And then Ibushi goes on a big comeback and ends up getting the win. They're about 18, 20 minutes into the match. So you could very well see that. But anyways, just kind of sum it up. Kota Ibushi's getting the win. He retains, gets his first defense under his belt, going into Wrestling Dutaku. And that will do it for my predictions of the show. I think it's going to be a good show, though. I think it's definitely worth to watch for. And it's going to be, nothing too crazy, especially after what happened, with the G1 Supercard in Dominion. This is going to be a nice little filler event before Wrestling Dutaku to kind of get the blood flowing, to kind of go like, hey, New Japan, we're still going strong. We're not taking a break yet, type of thing. So there is that. I hope you guys enjoy the show, and I will catch you guys for the review of said show. Take care, everyone.